guys. This is House of You podcast. We're going to be known as Salon Secrets.
Woo!
This has been in the works for a while. We've been talking about it in the salon with clients, with each other. We feel like we've got so many stories that they deserve to be told to the world.
Loads.
So many. They need to be shared.
Well.
So let's get into it. So I'm Danny.
I'm Amy.
I'm Ella.
I'm Tam.
And this is Salon Secrets.
We're only a part of the gang though, aren't we?
Yes, you won't be seeing just us four. There is, I think, another 4 of us, or 3 of us.
There is.
And we're going to be swapping.
Yeah.
So you're going to get to meet the whole, not even the whole gang, we've still got more back
I
home.
do think, once we've done a few, everyone's like, oh, can I?
Can
I've
I
got
join
something
in?
Yeah.
I've got something to say.
With the
But we're a
OGs.
very big group and we
Yeah.
all bounce off each other very well. So whoever
Yeah.
you see on each video, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we all work at the salon.
Yeah,
so.
it's a good time.
By the way,
Yeah.
just to let you
It's
know.
not just all our mates.
Right, so let's start off with the poll. So we went and asked people on our story a question that I feel like we can all relate to. Can we all agree?
Oh,
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a good one.
Hits home.
It's home. Stop it.
So the poll was, your boyfriend says he wants to go on a lad's holiday. What is your response? We gave 3 options. It was, yes, I'm not a psycho. Only so I can go on my girls' one. And no fucking way, thanks. When we got the results back in, the actual winning vote was only so I can go on one.
Really though, you're all lying.
I agree. I agree.
I
like
said
that.
no fucking way. And
Yeah.
actually, I thought about it. And I was like, actually, I want to go on one. So
No, but as well as you want to go on one, but you don't want him to go.
I know, but that's the only way it's going to work, isn't it?
No, that was my answer. B.
Yeah.
I want to go, but you can't.
B.
No, I want to go, so you have to.
Yeah.
So we can
True.
both go. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Otherwise,
Yeah.
double
Because if
standards,
I don't
isn't
let
it?
you go, you're not going to let me
Yeah.
go.
yeah.
Even though if you said no to me going, I'm not listening. Or, do you know what I mean?
Same.
I'm going to Ibiza, babe.
Yeah, so that won by 40%. Then a close second for yes, I'm not a psycho is 36. And the actual losing vote was no fucking way, thanks.
What was the percent?
So 40, 36 and 24. So quite a big difference between second and third. That's almost 10%.
Yeah.
But for the top 2, I was surprised that yes, I'm not a psycho was quite
I think
high.
they're all lying.
You know what, Megan, who's
Personally.
also going to be on the podcast, she said she voted for yes, I'm not a psycho. And then her boyfriend sat there and went, why did you vote for that? 'Cause that's not what you would do. You would say no. She was like, I know, but I don't want everyone else to judge me.
Yeah,
so
maybe
you
you've said it to
I
hide
feel like
that.
everyone who voted for that is lying. Do you know what I mean?
They're like, I'm not a psycho, but I actually am.
Yeah. So then
I
I
think we
also
all are.
put underneath a little question box of like, tell us why.
Oh, they're juicy.
So some of the answers was equality.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
No double
yeah, but
standards
no.
around here.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but.
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but.
Quite a few of the girls who obviously said, yes, you can go, I'm not a psycho, said only reason they said yes is because they need a break themselves.
Yeah.
I get that though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want some you time.
But again, you've got to have that trust because I need a
Yeah.
break, but go to the corner shop.
Yeah.
Don't go to
Yeah.
Ibiza.
Go to the
Yeah.
gym.
Buttons,
Yeah, go to the
please.
gym.
Mhm.
Go to the gym.
Yeah,
Go and
babe,
see
yeah.
your mum. Don't
Go
go
see
to
your
mum.
Ibiza.
Spend all night there.
Go to a little log cabin for the night.
Yes.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes,
Don't
go
just
do
go to
that.
Magaluf.
Yeah.
Agreed.
They take it too far, don't they?
Some of the other answers were a bit funnier. So there was one that says, yes, but if you'd seen my fella's friends, you'd understand why there is no threat.
Right. So she's not worried.
So she's not
That's
worried
okay.
because
Yeah.
her boyfriend's
Wow.
friends
Yeah.
aren't
What's
giving
what's
10-10.
wrong with them?
They're just not giving 10-10. So
I think
she's
she's on
saying,
about the
Or if
looks.
they all got girlfriends, so she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, sound.
maybe.
That is a big
what I
factor for
got
me
was
is
that
the food.
no one's looking that way,
Yeah.
so don't you worry.
You say
You
that
can
though.
go.
It's not
No
always,
game.
I feel like it's not always what they look like. It's how they carry themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people
Yeah.
surprise you.
Yeah.
Like you
They're
think
ugly,
no
but
way,
yeah.
and then
Ugly, but got game. You're like,
Yeah. You're like, go on, lad.
Or they're
Go on,
funny.
go on then.
They're
Laugh
funny.
you into
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
If they're tall, if you're
Jesus.
drunk and you just see
Yeah.
a tall man,
Tall.
but they're ugly, you're just seeing their
tall,
height. Do
it's
you know what I
tall.
mean?
Well, I was going to say, what is it? Tall, dark,
Tall,
and
dark,
handsome.
Handsome.
Yeah.
So if you've got a boyfriend like that, then
Lock them up.
yeah, keep them at home.
Yeah. True.
What other factors are there that would depend on your guys' answers, though?
Where they're going.
Massively.
Yeah.
100%.
Ibiza.
And the rate of ratio to men to women, because these women, they're savage.
What
Yeah,
girl
girls
are
don't
they?
like-
Yeah, they
yeah.
love it. Like
As
they
in where
know.
they're going or who's going to be at that location.
Yeah, because like, don't care what the man looks like. They just love the fact that they have
Some people
someone
are
in the
like
family.
that on
Yeah.
holiday though. They'll just be like, I
Yeah.
don't care. I'm just gonna.
You've got-
no beef, stays no beef.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got a
Yeah.
missus. I don't care.
What
I'll be
happened
your
in
man.
Ibiza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their friendship group as well, massively.
Mhm.
How many are single? How many are not single?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's like 50-50, okay.
But
'Cause
if
I
you're the
feel
only
like-
single one, one.
Yeah.
That's scary. What are you gonna do when all your friends
that's
are on
good,
some
that's
girl's
good.
table?
If you're the only single one.
No, I meant.
No,
Oh,
as in
the
like
only one in a
if
relationship.
you've
Yeah.
got a boyfriend
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah.
and
And
he has
they're
a
all
single
single.
friend and like
Yeah.
he needs a wingman.
Yeah.
So is your boyfriend that
Yeah.
wingman?
No.
Mhm.
Who's the wingman?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
And if
can't
you're
stop
the
that
only one in a
happening.
relationship, what are you doing when all your friends are on some girl's table?
Yeah.
You're not going to stand there
Yeah.
by yourself, are you?
No.
You're going to be on the table.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if you're not necessarily doing anything awful, it still looks disrespectful. I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you're still wingman,
Like, if I see a picture of
you
you,
don't,
on
you
some
put yourself in
bitch's
that
table,
situation. Yeah.
It's gone
no
down.
fucking way.
Yeah. The boyfriend tells you stories about how his friends act.
Yeah,
And
And
there's never any
what they get
stories
up
for
to.
him.
that's true.
Yeah.
I wonder
And then it's
why.
kind of
Yeah.
like, so you're going on holiday with
Yeah.
Jack, and you told me Jack's always pulling girls. Jack's always inviting
Cheating
girls
on
onto
his
tables.
girlfriend. Yeah.
And you're going with Jack. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Mm.
massive
Do you know what I mean? And then he's
issue.
like, no, but Jack's really nice. Not what I've heard. I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I feel like it depends again on the friendship group. That's like a big factor of who they're
Yeah.
going with and what you already are aware of. Like say if you know that Jack does have a girlfriend, but Jack does cheat on his girlfriend all the time, that don't matter.
no.
Yeah, because even if you
Yeah,
trust
she
I
don't
don't
know.
know that he's got a
What if you're
girlfriend.
doing that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't
even
support
if you
it.
trust your boyfriend, if they're with people that are single or cheating on their girlfriends, they're still around girls. They're
Yeah.
still doing
Yeah.
things that are disrespectful, even if they're not necessarily cheating, which makes me
100%.
want to
Yeah.
die.
It's not a good time.
Bad time.
Was
Trying to
there any
think.
more in the question box?
There was again what we've just said. So yes, but it depends who with. They might all be ready, single and ready to mingle. So that's kind of
Not
what we've
my
just
man.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would your
Um,
boyfriend want to go? Because surely that'd be so boring if you know your mate's going to be pulling the whole time.
Yeah.
Boys are different to girls. Like
They
girls,
are.
we can have a good time without doing that.
Yeah.
But I feel like boys
Yeah.
around other single boys, they're not very good at being
a
like,
bad
oh
time.
mate, you do that. I'll just sit at the bar
Yeah.
what for 5 days and I'll be for no, you're not.
No.
Yeah.
Boys can't do that.
They can't.
No willpower.
They are different
Just
species,
don't put yourself in
aren't
that
they?
situation. Yeah, massively.
They just
One of the other answers we got was absolutely to how he acts. So I will, if he plays it smart, then we play it smart. But if he wants to have therapy when it's my turn, then that's up to him.
Yeah, good point.
yeah.
So if he wants to go and do a madness, like, yeah, go and do it. But just know that
Ignoring
I will be
you.
doing the same when I go.
Yeah.
Whether it be a madness, not necessarily cheating, but going to every place and being on
Questionable,
tables
yeah,
with boys. But I'm not cheating on you. I'm just
like
with boys.
testing the boundaries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's saying if he's
Yeah.
going 1st,
Mm-hmm.
then that's setting the bar for what
Yeah,
I'm going to
you're
be able
setting
to
the
do.
boundaries.
So, but again, personally, I'd just be like, no,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
don't go.
I think it's a personal thing what your boundaries are.
Yeah.
100%.
Are you okay with you being around boys if you've got single friends? And if you
Mhm.
are, then you've got to let your man do the same.
Yeah.
And if not, then. you've
And
got to
I
be on the
feel
same
like
page.
it also does go back to the fact of it depends on their insecurities. If they're a cheater, obviously
Yeah.
they're going to be more
Once
insecure.
cheat, always a cheat,
Yeah.
babes.
Well,
Do you
obviously,
know what I mean?
yeah, but
And then that's going to make your holiday hell if,
Yeah.
if they're thinking you're doing what they're doing.
And if you've gave them a good time, kind of set back, relax, let them contact you, and not being on
Yeah.
the phone, and they're like that with you,
Yeah.
constantly ringing you, where you been, what you up to. Even if it's not like quite narcissistic, it does come across that way anyway because they're trying to control what you're doing and they want to know every step.
Yeah, I was just about to say another factor of like the whole holiday, not necessarily the bit of like going out and doing the madness, but you know, if you don't actually contact me in the morning,
Yeah,
I don't get a
Just
morning.
yeah, just
Yeah.
say, hey,
We
babe,
went
you
to the
okay?
beach yesterday.
That's a red flag.
If
Yeah.
I don't get anything from you whilst you're
You're
there,
never going away again.
what are you doing?
You're never getting anything from me.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
And yeah, you might just be having a good time, babe. Like I'm not on my
Busy,
phone, but
busy.
still, like you do have a girlfriend at home.
It takes
Yeah.
So
2
don't not-
seconds.
Or
yeah.
a family.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
just leave us in the dark.
Maybe a
Yeah.
wife.
You could be
do you know
dead.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to know where you're at.
Mm.
Yeah. Are you
Turn that
dead?
location on.
Are you
Yeah.
dead?
Innit?
I
And I'll
mean,
be
that-
like,
that's
where
a
are you?
respect
That's
thing,
not
isn't
your
it?
fucking
Turn that
hotel.
location on.
That's not your hotel.
Why are you on the beach at 5 a.m.?
Yeah.
What are
It's
you
a respect
doing?
thing. Isn't it? If you're going to go,
Yeah,
respect me and
Mhm.
Yeah.
contact me every day. Oh, I've had
Yeah.
a great day. Sorry I've not messaged much. I've been here, I've been here, I've been here.
Yeah.
Great.
That's fine.
It's the
Just let me know.
secretiveness.
those
Yeah.
boundaries have to be set before the holiday.
Yeah,
very true.
You can go, but terms and conditions.
Yeah, 100%. Make
Get the
sure you
scroll
read
out.
them through.
Sign
Yeah,
here.
read
Get the
them
scroll.
through.
Read them through.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
But yeah, that was most of the answers. It was all kind of saying, oh, actually, here's an interesting one. One of the girls says that if you do want to go on a girls/lads holiday, you're not happy in your relationship.
Well, yeah, that's also. I do kind of
No.
semi-agree with that.
I strongly disagree.
I strongly disagree.
I'm on the
Okay,
fence.
let's talk about it. Let's talk
Semi.
about it.
Is it an age thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I'm
Yeah.
not calling you old, Amy.
No,
No,
I
but just
semi
older.
think if you are bored, you're thinking, oh, what can I do? Like what I used to do in the old, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Go out, have fun,
I
get on the
just
lash.
think I've got a boyfriend. I'm young, and I'm not going to do shit just because I've got a boyfriend. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I'm still going to enjoy myself, but if I'm going on a girl's holiday, it don't mean I'm going for that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I just want to
Exactly.
experience life, and I don't want to
exactly.
live my whole life never have been on a girl's holiday because I
Yeah.
had a boyfriend.
And girls are different, like I was saying earlier. I've been on like 4 girls' holidays in the last 5 years, and I've like, you don't need to be near boys to have a good time.
Yeah.
You
No.
get on with your
Certain
mates.
girls do though. That's
some
probably
girls do.
if that's your girlfriend, then that's
Yeah.
not your real girlfriend. Then,
Yeah.
is it?
Some girls are weird though.
Yeah.
That-
Same for boys. Some
Not
boys
just
have to be
him,
around
but-
girls to have a good time,
Yeah.
like vice
Yeah.
versa.
Whereas if a boy comes near me, I'm like,
Yeah, literally.
But I feel like I know what she's saying in that
Back
in that
off.
message. Maybe she's had like really bad experience, and now
Yeah.
she
Maybe.
associates the
Yeah.
fact that
Yeah.
like, why do you want to go? Like, because I know what my ex did, and my ex did X, Y, and Z. So like, my next
Yeah.
relationship, like, no, like that is not
Yeah.
allowed. But
I get what she
again,
means if they're like, right, every June
yeah,
I'm going on holiday, like it's a non-negotiable, and they want to
Yeah.
always go.
yeah,
If it's like every couple of years, like, oh, it's so and so's birthday, and they really want to go,
yeah,
I get that. If they seem like they always want to go, I'd be a bit like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Or
my
Or
point.
even if they want to
That's-
go to the same location every time.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to go
Like,
to
why are
like
you going-
Ibiza
yeah.
every
Yeah,
year, why
what's
don't you
so
want to see the
special?
rest of the
see
world?
the world, yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you want to go to a
Yeah.
party holiday every single
Yeah.
year?
But
Yeah.
me sitting on the fence is regarding both because I see both points.
Mm,
But like you said, if it's more than once a year, red flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
calm down.
and it's
Sit
Ibiza
back
every
down,
time.
mate.
I'm like, you're 30 now, babe. Come on.
Yeah,
venture out. Do you not want to leave
yeah.
Europe?
Yeah, if they were going to like Greece or like Rome
Yeah.
with their friends or like
Yeah.
actually traveling the world, I get
The
it. But
thing
boys
is-
Like go
don't do
travelling
that.
to Thailand. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No,
Boys just go,
I
oh,
feel
beef
like
up, beef up, beef up,
My
beef up.
point being is,
Muggle.
why wouldn't they want to share their time with you? Why wouldn't they want to make those memories with you? And that's
Yeah.
also
But
reason
what
why.
if they're doing 2 holidays a year with you as well, and a last
Oh,
holiday,
yeah.
then it's like fair enough. If it's the
Different.
only holiday they're affording all year,
Yeah.
or the only
Yeah.
holiday they're
Red flag.
committing to all
Massive
year,
thing.
Yeah.
You ain't
See,
going
out
this
on
is
that.
it.
yeah,
That's
not
why I'm on
going.
the fence.
Yeah, imagine, oh, I can't go on holiday with you, babe, and then July it's like, oh, our beef is booked. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Whereas if
Not
you're going
happening.
away with me as well,
Yeah,
yeah,
then it's
yeah.
like, okay, understand.
But if you can, like you say, only afford the one,
Yeah.
why are you picking your
Yeah.
friends over me?
Yeah.
Like
I should always be at the
Vacation.
top.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
You should have the best time with me.
Yeah.
Over your friends.
Do you know
Spoil me.
what? I just feel like women just get it. Men
Yeah.
just don't get it.
Men,
are
if men
dumb.
had to sit and talk about this, they'd be like, oh, she's just being a bitch, man.
Yeah.
She don't want me to have a good time. Don't want to chill with the boys. It's like, no, that's
But
not what
why
it is.
do we
Yeah.
want to go? What the reasoning behind boys wanting to go is different. Boys' holidays are so different to girls' holidays. Like, I'm going to Rhodes this year, my friends. Like Rhodes, there's
Yeah.
no one there.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Rhodes.
Rhodes. We're going because we want to go on holiday with our friends.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Rhodes at
Boys go
Rhodes.
for different reasons. They can't just be like,
100%.
oh, let's spend time with my friends.
Yeah.
Because boys don't go, let's go Rhodes.
But can you imagine if they
boys don't
did?
go. Yeah, I'd be like,
Can you imagine if he said, like, me and Alice are going to Rhodes?
we're going to Milan for
Like,
3 nights.
I'm
And I'm like,
like,
oh,
babe.
enjoy.
We're going to Italy.
Yeah.
When I went to
Yeah, why
Milan
can't
2
boys
weeks
do
ago,
that?
there was a group of boys on the plane like, loves holiday. And I was thinking, babes, where are you going?
It's March.
It's Milan. It's chucking
What are
it
you doing?
down.
Shopping?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, if
I was
it's like
sat
a
there
holiday,
like,
then that's
he was
fine.
speaking to this woman next to him on the plane because they didn't like pay to sit together, and I heard him like, you get
That's like
smashed every
£5.
night.
Why
Yeah,
do you pay
Oh my
to
God,
sit
I
no.
was like,
Stop it.
I was like, your friend isn't worth £5 to sit next to him.
Yeah, I would. What would we all
Cracking me
say
up.
with that? Do you actually book your seats or do you just get on the plane?
I'm booking him.
Yeah.
I know quite a
I
few
don't
people that
book.
just get
I
on the
don't book.
plane.
I just
Do
get on the
do you just get on and just
Because
sit?
every family holiday I've been
You're
on,
that
we're
bitch.
always near each other.
Yeah.
I think they, as you book,
Yeah.
they kind of put you near each other.
Yeah.
Even in big
Yeah.
group ones, if you've not booked, we're always near each other.
Yeah.
I
So why
always
waste the
book.
time?
I always book.
Yeah,
And
my
it's
friends
like,
the same.
listen,
My
whoever
friends
sits
start
next
me
to, we're
every
having a
time.
good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. On the way,
That's very
no,
true.
sometimes we'll book on the way out, on the way home. I don't want to be near you. I've been with you all
Yeah.
week.
I get that. I
We need
get
space.
that.
We
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
book on the way back.
I think we should have a tester though, girls, throwing this out there. We should definitely have a salon holiday.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Where are we
Let's see if
going?
we're allowed to go on holiday as a group.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What will our boyfriends say?
I'm happy to go to Italy and eat
I mean, I'm
cheese.
trying
Yeah,
to
because
test
we're
it.
not
Yeah,
going to
very
Ibiza.
Yeah,
If we went,
yeah.
Do you eat
Yeah.
cheese in Italy?
I think is it more France?
France.
Italy's
France.
more like pasta and
Yeah.
pizza and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Italy
that.
is beautiful.
Interesting
Italy's
fact: when I
nice.
went to Milan,
The food was rubbish.
no, I yeah,
Oh.
In Italy.
but I
Controversial.
searched and searched for garlic bread, and nowhere had
It's not
garlic bread.
Yeah,
actually
they don't.
like.
Yeah.
No, but I googled it. Like, where did it come from? And it was Italy. It's like, why does
Clearly
it
not
do garlic
Milan.
Maybe they're
bread?
not a fan anymore.
It's like an accent, but it's not
Yeah.
actually
Zante
Italian.
limon.
Yeah.
I'm telling them.
And he was like, yeah. And then he brought them out, and it was just warm, ready sort of crisp.
No.
They were warm.
At least they
You
made
tried
them
to
warm.
microwave
They
them.
were warm.
Aw.
They were nice. Not what I wanted.
Because they just
But
have
That's
bread
for them.
with alioli. Alioli?
what?
Oil and
Garlicky
balsamic
butter-
vinegar.
Yeah, oil and
Yeah.
balsamic. You dip it in that. What's
I
that?
could just
Alioli.
eat bread.
Alioli. Garlic butter. They let you dip. Spread
Yeah.
it on, don't they?
Yeah.
That's
Stop
their
it.
version.
That you have to pay for as well.
What?
Didn't know that. You know, and they keep bringing out baskets of bread.
Baskets.
It's like
Yeah.
the bottom of the
Carol
bill.
biscuit.
Even though it's there when you sat down. It's
I thought it was free. So you just get, like, I remember I went with Nikki and we were just like nibbling
Mine
on,
were
you know, she
free.
like admiring the view.
Yeah.
No, it was added on to the bottom of the bill.
I went on the bill.
And how much was
Wow.
this? Was it a lot?
It wasn't a lot, but you know when you think that you're getting something for free and then it's
Yeah.
not, it's like, wow,
yeah. Let me know.
that
Yeah.
didn't taste as good now, I know I have to
I
pay for it.
know.
Yeah.
They're just bringing it and you're like, oh, more.
Thank you so much. Right, let's talk about, I have a client that has sent in a story.
Oh yeah.
So it's relating to the subject that we're talking about. Okay. So what we do on the podcast now is we're going to be getting clients send us in stories.
Good time.
We're not going to say any names.
Hence the salon secret.
Salon
Yes.
secrets. So every story that we do get sent in, it is with their permission, and they have already changed their name. We might end up picking names for people in the future, you know, if we have a certain name that we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this client has picked all of her own names.
She's prepared.
Yes.
Love it.
And
If
I
you're
love
watching,
it.
you know who you are.
You know, you know. I went to say a name
It's
then.
our
No,
secret.
you
Don't
didn't.
do that.
Hi, Mom.
Right, are you ready? So she said, right, call me Faith. Start off by setting the scene so people don't think I'm a raging whore with no morals.
I know this is.
I'm in a 3-year toxic on and off sort of relationship with this boy that we'll call Sam.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit fed up of Sam's bullshit. I go on a 10-day holiday to Zante with 2 of my friends. In Zante, I meet this boy who's working a season. Classic, that's what she's put. Let's call him Jack. I spend the whole 10 days of my holiday with Jack, and then I go home and carry on seeing Sam at home.
All I'm saying is 10 days for a
Yeah.
girl's holiday is...
Wow.
She fell in love. Do
it
you know what I mean? Like,
really-
that's
yeah.
enough to fall in love.
Yeah, 5 to 7 days on a holiday. Yeah, if my
Yeah.
boyfriend told me he was going on holiday
No,
for 10
that's
days...
a season. You've
That's
done a season.
basically
Yeah,
2
that is
weeks.
It's giving
Yeah.
Love Island, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Where did I get to? Yeah, she's seen Jack for the whole 10 days. Then I go home and I carry on seeing Sam at home, whilst I'm still messaging Jack from Zante. So she's at home now and she's still speaking to her Zante boyfriend.
Love.
I decide I'm actually really missing Jack, so I'm going to book a flight and go back to Zante on my own.
What
She's
did she-
back on her own.
What did she tell Sam?
I don't know if she says, but I feel like she said to me, when I spoke to her about it, that she was like, I just need some more me space. Like, I just really enjoyed it out there and I felt like I just need more
I'm
time
going
for
to
me.
the same
myself.
spot on my
I
own.
found myself in
On the Zante
Zante.
strip.
Yeah.
She's
On my
like,
own.
whilst I'm there for a second time, Jack, halfway through my holiday, tells me that he's actually just wants to shag other girls because obviously he's doing a season and like that's what they all kind of go for. innit?
Yeah.
She says, and I thought, you know what? I should go and start shagging other guys. So that night,
Your man's at home.
so that night, she went and shagged Jack's best mate. So she's got boyfriend at home,
Yeah.
side ting on holiday, and then side ting's friend.
Oh my god.
Stop it. I'm here for this.
So Jack found out the next day that I'd ended up been shagging his mate, but then still jumped back in bed with me.
No.
What is wrong with
No.
people in Zante?
She's all like, this is why at the start she said, let me explain why I'm a raging whore with no morals.
No way.
This is why. She said, I then proceed to shag Jack, but then again, it's time to go home. She has still managed to finish off the holiday in Jack's bed. Me and Jack both ended up leaving Zante and going home on the same day and carried on messaging each other. When I got home, I also went back to seeing Sam. Sam is the boyfriend.
Poor Sam.
Sam went through my phone and
Oh,
found out
no.
about Jack. Sam is fuming.
As you should be.
Yeah. Fast forward a couple of days, I found out that I have chlamydia.
Oh.
Shock.
You're
She's put
lying.
shock in brackets. So then I have to break the news to Sam that he needs to go get himself tested.
Oh.
Fast forward another couple of days, Sam ends up getting tested, but he's actually negative for chlamydia.
Oh my god.
So I basically exposed myself for no fucking reason. And anyway, I carried on sitting down for a while, Sam for a while. But it came to light that he had actually been cheating on me for the entire 3 years, and he couldn't actually remember the amount of girls that he had cheated on me with. So as for that, I never saw Jack again. Overall, though, 10/10 experience with no regrets.
I mean, both as bad as each other.
Yeah.
I was there like, poor Sam.
No.
She did say toxic 3-year on and off relationship.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, I
they
missed
weren't
that
like
part.
solid when she went.
I missed the main ingredients there, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, 3 years on and off. But when I say on and off, it wasn't like they were off. They were on. It was just that they'd argue all the time. So that was the
Right,
off.
A bit
Yeah.
toxic.
And I remember when she'd like talk to me about it and I'd be like, babe, like this is really not healthy. And you know, when someone's like love blind.
Yeah, but when
And
it's
they
good,
can
it's
see
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she could see that it was bad, but she was like, I've been with him for like forever now. Like and
Yeah.
I'm just
Wow.
content. And I think she's at uni. So she was like, I'm just happy with my like little setup. But
Mm-hmm.
obviously when she went on holiday, she decided
She
to
really found herself. in
explore
Zante.
those
Yeah.
different
Imagine
avenues.
flying back though, and then he's
Imagine if
sleeping with the girls anyway. I'd be
Yeah.
like, flying back for you.
Imagine saying to your boyfriend as well, babe, like, I had such a good time in Zante, I'm going to go back by myself. What does
No.
he think you're doing in Zante
I would
by
think I would think
yourself?
straight away you
Serious.
found another girl.
Yeah.
Straight away. I
Literally.
wouldn't even
Yeah.
Yeah.
think, oh, you found
I
yourself
wonder
in
if she
Zante.
told him though that she maybe went back on her own. She didn't actually include that, and I can't remember what she
Maybe
said.
she's going with
Yeah,
a
that's
friend
true.
or something
Yeah, maybe he
to make
didn't
it-
know that she was going back on her own because otherwise to us we'd be like,
That
red
would've
flag
been so
on your own.
obvious, yeah.
Mm.
but if she maybe said that she was going back with friends, it might be like if they did have that like not like loyal.
Probably
I'm
thinking, yeah,
shell-shocked.
babe.
Yeah.
I
10
can
days
do the
freedom.
same whilst you're there, yeah.
Yeah.
People are savage,
Just in
aren't
England.
they?
Yeah.
Savage.
It's that tie though, isn't it? Like, you just think like, oh, just leave them, but it's harder than that, isn't it?
Can you?
I feel like we've also forgotten the fact, not that she had a boyfriend out there, she also got a side ting as well.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
love
How old
that
is
though.
she?
She's at uni.
Oh,
So I'm saying, like, she's like,
young.
if you are listening to this, Faith,
19,
I'm
20?
saying that you're like 21.
Yeah,
20.
20's, like,
She's
leaving
probably
them.
gonna
around
message you now,
that.
like,
20,
I am
yeah.
not.
I feel like she's around that age.
Love it.
But yeah, I remember when she told me, I was sat there, obviously I was lashing her and her eyes were closed and I was like, gobsmacked.
Girl,
Gobsmacked. I remember looking at you guys like, are you fucking listening to what this girl's been up to?
you just wouldn't expect
This summer,
it
like,
from
she has
the
lived
lady,
life.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
There's more to
I
come
don't
though.
blame her for sleeping with the best friend though. If he told her, oh, I'm sleeping with other people.
Yeah.
There's
like,
more
go
to
for
come.
it.
If
I'm
you're
trying
out
to-
there and you're thinking, you know what, I'm already doing it wrong,
Yeah.
fuck it. And
Yeah.
like I say, if the relationship's
make the
bad at
most out of it.
home,
Yeah.
she did. She made the most out of that.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah. That was what she got up to in
Wow.
Zante.
Wild girl, crazy girl.
So what would our advice be if it was the other way around?
What,
If a
and he
girl
did
sent
that?
this story in and everything was switched, so it was like
She
he'd gone on holiday and he'd got a
Oh,
Zante girlfriend.
idiot,
I
like
don't think. I think girls are more clued up. If your boyfriend's saying, if she said she's gone by himself, a boy said to us,
Yeah.
going by himself, we'd straight away be like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
But I feel like
100%.
but he was cheating, so he was being a bit laid back, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's getting it as well.
he?
And he hid it for 3 years.
3 years.
That's a
long
madness.
time.
Oh, that
3 years.
Even though she's done what she's done, that would still break your heart, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 years and you had no idea.
Yeah.
And you can't even remember how many.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And really, the only reason that the actual relationship ended is because she had to say, like, you need to go get
Yeah.
tested.
you might
Like,
Then
he
he
wouldn't
was
have
like-
even, like, figured it out, or if he did, he wasn't bothered.
yeah.
And it was like the only reason it had to end is because I then told you that. So I feel like
Wait.
he then went, yeah, but you know what? I've been cheating on you.
Oh,
Listen,
And I
what
don't
a
even know
horrible
how many
comeback.
girls.
Brainwave. What if he actually did give her chlamydia in the first place, but then
Yeah.
treated it while she was away?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
Remake.
my God.
And then she gave it to Jack in Zante.
And then yeah, and
That
then
could
she's
have been a
already had
possibility.
and then
Yeah.
she's come back gone, babe, because then she'd have to admit
Oh
she
my
slept with someone else.
God.
Oh my
So he's like, he could have planned it all.
But she didn't really have to
Six
tell him that,
sense,
did she?
man.
You know what?
Stop.
Men are savage. I wouldn't put it past them.
Men are
I
dumb though. Would he
wouldn't.
thought of that?
Yeah.
Some
Some
Probably.
men.
If he's a serial cheater,
Yeah.
he knows how to
You've
cover
got
his
your
tracks.
tested regularly.
excuses.
Wow.
Yeah.
To keep him.
I
We,
hate
should,
it.
we need to
Well.
talk to Faith.
Hello.
We need to have a
Where
word
is
and
she?
say, are you
We'll
sure it was
Pull
you?
her in as a special guest.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
it might
could be a
not be her.
possibility, but also she did, like she said, be a little bit of a raging whore and slept with 2 guys that are doing seasons.
No, but it's not the point. It still could
it
have been.
could be the
But 2
possibility that
guys
wasn't
doing a
actually
season
her fault.
and
Because she
giving
could have had that chlamydia for
dirty.
ages
And
if
not
he's been
known.
cheating for 3 years and
Yeah.
not known.
Because did you know chlamydia can actually like remain, what's the word?
dormant.
Dormant.
in
yeah.
you.
Big word.
For a long time, and then all of
No
a sudden it can
symptoms.
come out.
Yeah.
So she could have had that for like years,
Yeah.
and then it could
Yeah,
have.
he could have given it 3 years ago.
Yeah, and she
She
wouldn't have
should've
known.
Wow, really?
That's actually a thing.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get tested, guys.
This is your
Yeah.
sign.
Dare. Remember Dare at school?
The part that we're going to talk about is a little bit of advice.
Mhm.
So, what would you say to somebody if they're talking to a guy and they don't know what to do because the guy's got everything going for him, but you just don't fancy him?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Like he has it all. Let's say he's
Yeah.
got money. Let's
Yeah.
say he
An
has
amazing career.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing career.
nice car.
He's good to look at.
Nice family.
Great personality. Yeah, amazing family.
Good values.
But for you, he's just not hitting the spot.
But
Just
why?
not.
But if you don't fancy him, you don't
Just
fancy
don't fancy
him.
his face. Just not the face.
Yeah,
for
let's say you just don't fancy his face.
Yeah.
And you just can't.
Like, how long are you
Get
giving it?
past it.
How long are you giving it to make sure
True.
you don't fancy him?
I'm not giving it anything. If I don't fancy
Nothing.
you, I don't fancy you.
Because like we say,
Can't force
personality is
that.
really important.
Yeah.
But we'd
What's
be
got to be
lying
nice
if like
about
you
it?
God, I
wouldn't.
sound
you
really
wouldn't. You wouldn't
Sounds
ever
like-
approach anybody though if you weren't attracted to them.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that
Initial
is the
attraction
first
has to
thing,
be
isn't
there,
it?
Yeah.
And then
That's
if
true.
you speak to someone who's really good looking and then they've got an ugly personality, like yeah, this is
Yeah.
you're just a
Boring.
pretty face in it. You're nothing
Yeah.
else. So I feel like if someone does have everything going for them, but you just can't find yourself attracted to them,
I'd say, yeah, after a few dates, if you're still not
Mhm.
Yeah.
vibing,
what kind of dates would you suggest to get to know them?
Not the cinema.
no.
Not the
It's
cinema.
it's
Dinner
one
at
of them where you sat
12.
there like,
Yeah, that's giving like just left school vibes, isn't it?
do you know what I mean?
Dinner
One of
and
them.
drinks. Like,
Yeah.
drinks, go for
Yeah,
food,
get a bit
talk.
tipsy. You might
Maybe a
fancy him when
coffee.
he's drunk. do
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might fancy him when he's drunk.
It'll be one or the other. You'll either fancy him more or you'll think,
Yeah.
no way.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
someone have such a good personality and you get on so well
Mm.
that you become attracted to them
Yeah,
as
true.
a human,
Excuse me.
if their face isn't like everything you've been looking for,
Yeah.
you might become attached later on, but also don't force it.
Yeah.
That's
If it's
dangerous
like-
though. The ugly boys are dangerous because you think you're
Yeah.
not going to get attached, and all of a sudden you're like,
This is what I was saying though originally, going back to the original point.
What?
what was the original point?
When I was talking about the whole wait there, forgot. You
I'm
know,
just having
back
a bit of
when,
brain
back at the
fog.
beginning, when we was talking about how men
On
Men
drive
is on.
holidays.
could just like woo you,
Yeah,
even though
laugh
they're
you
just
into bed.
laugh you into
Mm,
yeah.
bed.
Yeah, but if even then, like, you're just thinking, like, this guy really does have everything in terms of, like we say, like, the job and the career and the family, but you just can't, like, get past that vibe with him. It's kind of like when
Are
you
we
move from,
saying-
like, a friendship onto
yeah.
more, and you feel like we get on so well, let's try,
Mhm.
but then you try and go, like, a bit further, and you're like, this, you are just
Are
a
we
friend.
saying as in like it's not even you don't fancy him, but like you're just a bit icky, like
Yeah.
Maybe, what if he's doing
Ooh,
icky
what's
things?
that, brother?
Ooh, brother,
Yeah.
ooh.
Not
You
even
can't get
ugly,
past
just
that.
like he's just
He
not
does.
got that oomph. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
The confidence.
Just
the
does certain
confidence,
things.
or
Confidence
maybe
is
it's just a bit.
important.
But this is why I was saying the ugly boys, if they've got confidence, they have got
Yeah.
game.
A bit too
Yeah.
vanilla.
Do you know
Sometimes I
what I
feel like
mean?
if
Vanilla.
you're not quite there yet, you don't like them yet,
Yeah.
and they're trying a bit hard, like sending flowers, and it's all
Yeah.
very, I'll pay for
Buy
this, I'll
you.
meet
feel
up
like that
here,
would
and it's a
put me
bit too
off.
much. You're a bit like, well,
Yeah.
I let boys
Yeah.
need to
When they buy
play
you.
it cool a bit.
But then again, it's so different because if someone plays it too cool, you're
You
like,
want-
he
yeah.
ain't messaged me.
Yeah.
He don't fancy me.
Yeah.
We've gone
Yeah.
for dinner and he hasn't spoke to me
And
the
then
next
all you
day.
want is from 10 flowers.
Yeah.
But then when they do it, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
too
but
much,
not
too
really.
far. Just want to be your
Oh,
friend.
I
Do you
love
know what I
that.
mean?
I feel like you can never get the full package. Either they're a really nice guy, but they're too nice, and you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Or you really
It's
fancy
like the
them, and they're
chase
just
though,
not that
innit?
nice to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've
Like,
got to
no
play
one's
it
ever
really
right. They
cool.
need to be perfectly in the middle.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem with us women now.
We
We're
are
too
never
picky.
happy.
Feel
Never.
bad for men. I mean, I don't if they're doing things like bloody
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sam and,
Nasty
was it
creatures.
Sam and, what's his name?
Sam and Jack.
Sam and Jar.
And then Jack's friend.
I
I
know.
wonder what Jack's friend's called.
I wonder what Jack's called. That's not his real name.
Oh, yeah.
What's Sam called?
Don't know.
Who's Faith? You'll never know.
That's the
Never
whole
know.
point. What was I going to say after that? Because you said something. Icks then. So what would a guy do?
Oh, stop
Like,
it.
what are your guys' personal icks? They can be as stupid as you want them to
I
be, but
love
what
an
is something that
I
makes
have
you
a
go?
list.
Do you remember what we said in the
sure.
chat?
A lot. We said a lot in the chat.
Okay.
I'm sure I have
A
list
big one that we.
somewhere.
You've got a list of it.
I've made one ages ago. I don't know. If
Stop
it's
Oh
still
yeah,
there.
the one I put
Do you
in.
remember what you said?
Yes.
Baths.
Yeah.
A
Oh.
man
With
in
no
a bath.
bubbles.
A man in that. Oh, that's
No
even
bubbles.
worse.
What? Just dirty
It's
water.
just floating.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Does it float?
Do you know what also gives
Yeah,
me
it
the
does.
ick?
It floats to the top.
Shut
Did you
up.
not
Not
always
always to the
Stop.
top. More to the top.
Do you know what also gives me the ick, girlies? You know when they're on the toilet having a number two,
Oh, God.
Because
and
they
it's
sat
just
down.
it's just in there, isn't
Right, I
it?
think you know when they do that though.
It's
I can't
involved with
find
it.
You know when they do that though, does it like hit it?
This is what I mean.
No.
I've never
no,
thought
'cause it
about
hangs
that.
forward and then
I've never thought
I
about
think
that.
Yeah.
it's- there's a gap.
Give it the splashback.
This is what I mean.
I feel like I'm going to
Oh.
cry. It's making me feel really emotional thinking about
Really
that.
It's sick as
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
For me,
I
it's
don't like it.
fingernails are a bit too long. Hate. I don't know what it is. Hate.
It's-
Past the nail, past the end of your finger. Sorry.
Flip flops that go between the toes.
Oh my god, Amy, no way. No, I can't do that.
No.
Between the toes?
Between.
No way.
What about the ones where they've got the Velcro that are on the side?
Oh!
Because they're in at the minute for girls, though, aren't they? Can you
Yeah.
imagine if you
For
man pulled them
girls,
out?
Yeah.
If you pulled out some Dior sandals,
girls
I'd be
only.
like, what
Stop
have you got
it.
on?
Yeah, that's true.
No, thank you.
That's
I'm
very
trying
true.
to
When they
think, I
when they
used to
try and
do.
get away his attention, they get blanked.
And they
Oh,
get
like,
what?
Excuse me. Try and get
Oh,
away his attention, and they get blanked. Like,
Yeah.
please stop.
How do you guys try and like ask for the bill if it's your turn to go?
I
Like,
don't.
Do you not do it? Like,
That's,
do you not
that's
do
a
the-
blue job.
Yeah. Sometimes I do. I'm like the bill.
It reminds me of Peter Kenny's like, can I move? Can I move? Yeah, basically.
I feel like I do like a, and then that little hand is
No.
enough.
I can
If
never
Tam's
get
just,
attention
Tam's just like, I'm not
to it.
looking at you. You
If
can
my
ask me if I'm
boyfriend
ready.
doesn't do it,
We're not paying.
I'm sitting here or not. I'm not asking
Yeah.
for the bill. That's a blue job. That's not a girl job.
Yeah. Bin's blue
Sometimes I'm
job.
bottle it. I'm like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah, bin is not for me.
And he's
Bin's
gotta
blue
say
job.
it.
If a bit of liquid from the bin touches me,
Oh,
the day's
Oh
done.
my
Yeah.
god.
The day's done.
That's it.
No way.
Bleach everywhere.
What about, I was thinking of another ick. You don't see them very much anymore, but the scooters. You know, those rent scooters.
Yeah.
If you see
Don't
them on
Stop
them,
it. Or the bike. The bike.
and they're going
Imagine if
straight.
he's like, oh yeah, babe, like, I'll come round. Imagine if he pulls up on a scooter.
Yeah.
I'd be like, where's your car?
No thanks.
Even bikes are fine.
Yeah, not even that. Get a taxi.
Yeah.
Uber, babe.
Yeah.
Uber.
Because those bikes are expensive, you know.
That's yours.
It's like
Are
per
they?
mile. So I feel like, is it like per minute?
They're only a few p.
Minute per minute.
No, whatever it is, if you actually go a distance on it, I've been on it
Yeah.
once, and it was the scariest thing of my life.
Is
I
that when you
tried to
guys
go on it
wobbly,
once.
isn't
I went through town. No, that wasn't that time. I went through
Danny,
town
that's
and I
giving
went
me the,
somewhere. Yeah, I know, but like,
By
you know, when you're
yourself?
in a city, no, I wasn't by myself. So my
Sorry,
friend.
not just by yourself.
But you have to do the whole setup, get your ID, take a
It's
picture.
long, innit?
Yeah, but when you're going through like the city centre, it makes it go slower so that you don't go as fast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
it's
get
like
No,
got speed
really?
So I was like,
yeah.
why am I going so slow? Trying to go up a hill, like.
That's how
It's running
someone
out of
fell and
battery.
broke a foot.
But then as soon as you
Really?
leave the
It's
city
good 'cause
centre, it goes.
it's right around the corner.
That's
and
how
it goes.
Tamara broke her
It.
foot.
It was
Is
on the
it?
scooter, yeah. Because we all
Wow.
tried to get on, they were going really fast. And they tried to turn a corner because obviously it was two of them. The weight just went, and she had to put her foot down and broke
Confirm
her
who
foot.
Tamara is, because
Tamara
he
is
does it at
our
Salon.
braider girl.
Braider.
yeah.
She broke her
Shout
foot on
out
a
to
Salon
you,
night
baby
out.
girl.
We
Her
love you,
first
Tamara.
night out with us, we
Yeah.
broke her literally.
First
Yeah.
night, snapped
Those
her ankle.
stupid scooters.
Love you, Tamara.
Yeah,
I
we
just
think
like
like she's dead.
She's not.
She's definitely alive. She's still braiding.
But what a way
We
to
love
make an
you.
entrance into the salon. Do you
Yeah.
know what I
I
mean?
know.
She has to have
Yeah.
a full on boot, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For months, she couldn't work. She has to stand up and braid, don't she?
Yeah.
That
Bad
was
time.
It was funny, but
I remember
not
messaging
funny.
them like you broke the new girls.
I know.
You had one job to make
I
them
know.
feel welcome, and you
Didn't,
broke her.
didn't Megan fall down the stairs as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she had
Megan fell
blood
down the stairs.
everywhere.
Shout out
She was
Megan.
the only one with flats on as well, by the way.
Mm.
She's still.
And Megan works at the salon. She does nails.
Yeah.
Megan will be on the
Yeah.
podcast soon.
You'll meet them
She's
all
on
soon,
next
guys.
week. Next
Yeah,
time.
you'll meet other
Yeah.
characters. Characters to the movie.
Wow.
We'll have to make like little
Super.
avatars.
That was
Yeah.
all of our subjects to cover, guys.
Yeah,
I had a great time.
Same. I hope everybody else did.
I loved it.
I feel like
Yeah, I'm
we've done
excited.
quite well, and we'll see how this all looks. And
Yeah.
hopefully, we're going to
Yeah.
try and bring out once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what day yet,
We'll figure it out.
and you guys are going to love it. So
Yeah.
make sure you
Client
like,
story- yeah.
comment.
Send in
and
stories.
subscribe.
yes, and
Like
send
and
in your
share.
stories. Send in your stories.
Clients,
Either
send them
follow
in.
us on Instagram. We're down as what is it? Salon Secrets.
podcast. I think.
Yeah. Salon Secrets podcast. Give us a follow.
Yeah.
And send in your stories, and also we will link everything underneath that are our Instagrams for
We
us
do a thing
individually.
where